Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to pop in real quick and just kind of show you a product that I've recently picked up, and I just wanted you to kind of be there and watch me open it, watch me smell it, all that good stuff. So, thank you, have a seat, and, get settled in, because this is going to be pretty cool, at least in my opinion. But before I show you guys the product, let me just throw this out there. I got a ton, and I'm not even joking. I got so many videos coming up in the future, like the very near future, and I don't want you guys. I don't want you to miss it. I don't want you to miss it. It's simple. Click that subscribe button. Tons of super awesome content coming up in the very near future. So click the subscribe button. We're talking colognes. We're talking freaking soaps. We're talking the whole 9 yards. So click that subscribe button. It's going to be cool. Anyway, now that you have clicked the subscribe button, let's go on with the video here. So I've been noticing, like, my local Walgreens has been carrying like a bunch of very fine fragrances, and at a decent price, I guess normal price, because even cheaper than Walmart. So I thought that was really cool. So I stopped in at Walgreens and then picked me up a couple of things. Number one, actually, we're just going to talk about one. We're going to talk about one product, okay? And that is the Paco Rabanne Invictus. So you are probably all familiar with Paco Rabanne's 1 million here. We took a look at that the other day. Very, very fine, sophisticated fragrance. Amazing. Just amazing. So now we're going to pop this sucker open and we're going to take a look at it. We're going to talk about the packaging, the product. We're going to talk about everything. So if you're interested in that, just hang on, sit tight, and we're going to get right into it. But before we get into the box, let's just talk about the box. A very fine, simple, grayish, silverish color on the outside. You got the wings here. You got the Invictus name right there on the front. Got old Paco Rabanne's name in black lettering. It balances out really good. It's very cool to look at. If I wasn't, and anytime I think of like Invicta, I think of like watches, Invicta watches, Invictus, I feel like they might go hand in hand. Who knows? But I just thought that was wild. If I was to like see this from far away, I would think that maybe it was like the cover for a box or a watch. Especially like I said with the Invicta watch brand name. So, maybe I'm just dumb. Not really sure. But if you look right down here, there is the list of ingredients that are currently in this fragrance. If you want to pause the video, take a look at that. Decide for yourself if this is a product that you should be spraying on your body. But, made in France, just like a lot of nice fragrances. A lot of them come from France. Just plain and simple. Is what it is. That's fine. Copyright 2013. Wow. So this is the little thing on it, the little theft protection sticker. If they didn't, every time I bought a fragrance from Walgreens, they take the actual box and they like rub it on. I guess they have something underneath their counter. They just like rub it on the counter. They're just over going like scratching a disc or something. I don't know. Very wild. But the box itself looks awesome. I could not be more happier with the appearance of the box. So let's open it up and let's take a look at what we got inside here. What do you think? Is there a way? I feel like there's a way. Maybe not. Anyway, let's open this sucker up. Now, obviously, being that this is in a packaging as such, I've never smelled this. I've never smelled it. I don't know what it's supposed to smell like, so this will be interesting. I don't know, like, you know, the undertones. I don't know the notes. I don't know any of that. So this will be very, very interesting. But box is very silky smooth. I love it. Let's open the box. There we go. Box is officially opened. That is a very wide fragrance. What about a 50 ml? Oh, wow. Neat. Pretty neat. So let's open it up here. I'm going to try and open it this way so maybe you can kind of somewhat see what it looks like before I do. Holy cow. That is, wow. Okay. So now it's time for me to get my fingerprints all over it. That's one thing I've always hated about these things is they look so good and I get my grubby little fingerprints all over it. And I try to wipe them down, keep them shiny. What's the point? It's a cologne. Anyway, trying to put the box back together. Yeah, so here we go. Paco Rabanne Invictus. Obviously, if you look at this, cologne here, so you got a plastic topper here. Could very easily be mistaked for metal, but mistooken, not mistaked. God. It could very easily be mistooken for metal, but it's plastic. You got this nice clear, I do believe it is clear, yeah. A very nice, clear, smooth glass that is housing the product inside. Once again, just like the 1 million, here is the button that you press on the top to release said fragrance, and I am just blown away by the design. 50 milliliter, made in France. That is awesome. Here's your trophy. Anyway, now that I've touched it front to back and left fingerprints everywhere, let's spray it and smell it and take a look. So, you know, I'm assuming that most people hold their Invictus like this, right? Where, you know, but whatever, it don't matter. Let's get a fragrance going. I think I inhaled some. Wow. So that is a very fruity scent. It's a very sweet, fruity scent. Wow. Fantastic, though. Very unfamiliar. It is not something that has been overdone. It is very peculiar. It is... Oh, it is like... This is almost one of the first fragrances that borderlines the sophisticated versus the sporty style of colognes. It falls perfectly right in the middle. Ooh. Wow. I'm still trying to place all of the nice fragrances that I'm smelling. It smells amazing. It smells very sweet, very fruity, maybe a little bit of a wood undertone. Wow. Simply refreshing, though. That is something that I would like to use every single day. And I can now that I've bought it. So this fragrance here cost about, I think it was $68. I know. It's very expensive. Well, I think it's kind of like a mid, you know what I'm saying? It's not too expensive, but then again, it's not that cheap either. Still a great cologne though, very solid for like a middle cologne. That's usually where all the best fragrances I think are anyway. I think some of the colognes that you can get, like on the cheaper side, they don't last, they don't hold, they don't, to be honest, a lot of them don't even smell that great. There are some exceptions, but I've noticed this over the past couple of years, that if you buy a cheap fragrance, if it smells good, it smells completely different than it does when you spray it on your skin. It does, or you know, if it doesn't smell decent, then you know it just doesn't smell decent. But you know, that's a shame. So I try to stay somewhere kind of in the middle. I got a few of them that I've been wanting to share with you guys that are a little bit more on the pricier side, but I've been saving those for a rainy day. Anyway, fantastic fragrance from Paco Rabanne. Oh, Mr. Invictus here. I don't know if you can make that out or not. Right there on the top. Super cool. I love everything about this. Now let's just kind of pedal back and discuss everything that we just already talked about. Packaging, you know what? It's fantastic. It's simple. It's very popping. It's eye-catching without being too aggressive. You know, it's simple. The bottle of fragrance is amazing. Awesome. Can't be beat. Looks like a trophy. I'm giving the packaging, giving that, let's rate that an 8. I'm giving the trophy here a 9. I'm giving the scent also a 9. It's unlike anything I've ever smelled, with a super sweet, fruity vibe. Yeah, and I'll see you guys later.